I'm Anton.
Yeah! My name is Shiro Kanari, and I'm in 4th grade. And right now, my mom and I are living in the sewers. I got it, Mom. Good job, Shiro. Smells amazing. Yeah. We don't even have enough money to buy food, so we survive by eating sparrows, rats, and other wild animals, as well as whatever wild plants we can scrounge for nearby. Why are we living like this, you ask? My dad worked abroad as a fisherman and sent us money back home, but his boat sank. After that, he went missing. My darling. Mom. She tried her best to earn enough for the both of us. But something happened at her job, and it caused her to develop severe social anxiety, and she couldn't work anymore. We had to take out a loan, so we couldn't get any aid from the government. And we couldn't afford rent anymore, so we got evicted from our apartment. That's how we ended up escaping to the sewers to survive. I'm off. See you later, Shiro. But because of mandatory education laws, I was still able to go to school.
You came out of a manhole again today?
Good morning.
You're so stinky. Yeah, because he lives in the sewers.
It's not like I was living there because I liked it, but everyone made fun of me. I couldn't make any friends, and people would look at me funny whenever I went into town. My mom and I were shunned wherever we went. Why is not having any money such a bad thing? I never asked for this unfair life. But even in this horrible situation, I still wanted to do some good work in the world. I made it my goal to do 100 good deeds every day. Every day after school, I would go and pick up litter.
Oh, hey, Shiro. Picking up trash again, huh?
Hi, Anton.
You're a great kid. I'm sure good karma will follow you home.
Thanks. I thought maybe if I continued to do good deeds, someday my dad would come back. I'm home. Mom, what happened? But when I returned to the sewers that day, I found my mom collapsed on the ground. Hi, Shiro. I'm just feeling a bit under the weather today. I just need a little rest, and then I'll be back to normal. She's definitely suffering from malnutrition. It's because we're living like bandits. I guess all those good deeds are pointless after all. I couldn't but help to turn negative thoughts looking up at the roof of the sewer. But one day, let's explore the eastern route today. My mom and I were walking to try and hunt for food. Is she okay? She didn't seem like she was feeling better, though. But on our way... Huh? What's that pile? We stopped by an area of the sewers that we hadn't visited yet, and we came across a massive pile of something mysterious stacked high. Let's go look. Wow, what is this? Maybe they're bricks? They were completely black with dirt, and they look like they've been there for ages. It's really, really heavy. They look like solid rectangles, and they were almost impossible to hold for long. We didn't know what they were, but we managed to carry some of them back with us. They make really good paperweights. It could be good for pickling vegetables. Just then, the book I was holding chipped off a little bit of dirt from the face of the stone. I don't think these are bricks, Mom. It's golden underneath. You're right. They were just black because of all the dirt clinging to them. The actual stone underneath shone with a golden sheen. Maybe we should clean it off and see what it really is. My mom wiped off the stone with water. Whoa, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And it turned out to be a big, shiny lump of gold.
No way. Are these gold bars?
Seriously? They can't be, right? Why would there be gold in the sewer?
I know, but if it is, and there were so many back there too.
Both of our hearts started pounding as we got lost in fantasy. Of course, it had to be way too good to be true. If we got our hopes up, I was sure we'd only end up disappointed. As if. But the more we started, the more it actually started to seem like the real deal.
BBU! Don't drag me down here to such a horrible, disgusting place! I'm a professional appraiser, specializing in precious metals, and today, this strange mother and child asked me to investigate some sewer. I mean, I do offer a free home appraisal service, but I never expected a home like this.
Here it is.
Whoa! But just as they said, there was a giant pile of gold.
My mom and I spent all night washing them, and they're all like this.
No way! The dazzling light emanating from them momentarily disoriented me. I didn't understand, but these two really seemed to have stumbled upon a massive cache of gold.
Do you think you can examine them for us?
Ha! All fool's gold, I'm sure. You said you two discovered this?
Yep, it was just sitting here for ages.
Oh, really? There just wasn't any way real gold bars would be sitting here for that long in a place like this. I didn't believe their story for a second. It was only the other day. $1 million worth of gold? I received another similar request. I went to investigate as fast as I could get there. As you can see, it's all fake. Recently, the market became flooded with these nasty tungsten bars coated in foil designed to resemble the weight of actual gold. But there was still plenty of other ways to ascertain their authenticity. Actual precious metals like gold still fetched a soaring price on the market. After all, even if you gathered up all of the gold on Earth, it would only be enough to fill up one regulation-sized swimming pool. We're talking about the entire surface of the Earth here. So, what are the odds a massive amount like this would be found in a random sewer in Japan? I know this poor family probably found me with hope in their eyes. I'll just hurry up and let them down easily, so I can hurry up and go back to my office. But it was clear that this was only going to be a sad repeat performance of last time. Alright, let me check this out. However, a moment later… Holy! I was surprised from the moment I picked one up. It really did have the characteristics, heft of gold.
Are you okay, mister?
Huh? Oh yeah, forgive this negligent old man. But I will let them sway me. There are all sorts of metals that weigh similar to gold after all. And there are plenty of other ways a professional like me can find out what this really is besides weight. Color, for example. I'm sure it must be a filthy lead color on the inside. But whatever material this shabby-looking family found has a characteristic deep orange color of 100% pure gold. It just can't be possible! I was still pretty skeptical. I took out my magnet next. You can determine if gold is authentic by whether it's magnetic or not. Gold isn't magnetic, so the moment I brought the magnet close, I'd instantly be able to tell if it's real or not. It didn't react at all to the magnet. This alone lent a lot of credence to the possibility that it was real gold. What's this poor family looking at me so expectantly for? I was still feeling the incredible pressure from them, but I still wasn't ready to accept that this was real gold. It just doesn't make any sense. How could there be so much gold in a place like this? But it seemed like the more I looked, the higher the likelihood that it was real began to rise. No, calm down. I need to take a deep breath and focus.
Today, my mom and I called this professional appraiser who made free house calls to the sewer. But he seemed kind of strange this whole time. It's like he's been suspicious of us or strangely flustered.
I need to use the restroom for a moment.
Oh, there's a park with a public one if you go up the manhole end.
Thanks.
Then he left to go to the bathroom, but he was still looking antsy. Mom, I think it's probably just garbage. I know, we're poor though. I don't know what we're supposed to tell that man.
Yeah, let's not get our hopes up too much.
All we could do was wait for him to finish the appraisal.
Hello, sorry about that.
A few minutes later, he came back from the bathroom.
Okay, where was I? No, it can't be! There's just no way!
What is it?
I went outside to get some fresh air so I could try to clear my head. But when I came back, it didn't change what I saw. But I just don't believe it! There's no mistaking it though. These are authentic gold bars!
Huh?
And their total value exceeds $10 million!
At first, we couldn't even comprehend what the appraiser said. Nice weather today, huh, Ma? He didn't actually say $10 million, right?
Yeah, I think it'd be perfect for a picnic. It must have been my imagination.
Yeah, I was sure we must have misheard him, or something like that, but...
Don't you understand? Listen to me. I'm gonna say this one more time. These gold bars are real.
What?
And their value is over $10 million.
What? This time, we definitely didn't mishear him. The appraiser said 10 million, as clear as a bright summer day. Mom! Mom! She collapsed from shock, foaming at the mouth.
Oh my God, I'll call an ambulance right away!
I still can't believe it.
Me neither. But the gold bars we found were actually real. The appraiser confirmed it himself. But the next problem was, were these really ours to sell?
In accordance with the Lost Property Act, as part of Civil Law Section 241, you must submit a notification for all lost property. If the owner does not come to claim said property in 6 months, the ownership will be legally transferred to whoever finds the property.
Okay. My mom and I went to a lawyer offering free consultation services.
Oh, sure. Is that you? What are you doing here?
Hi, Anton. According to the lawyer, it seemed like we couldn't legally do anything with the gold bars yet. And for one thing, we didn't even know how so much real gold got there in the first place. In any case, that day, we went and submitted an official report to the police as soon as we could. I'm sure the real owner will come right away, though. It felt like the longest 6 months of my entire life. Here's yours, Mom.
Thank you.
But all we could do was wait. We continued to do whatever we could to survive our rough life in the sewers. And yet...
This is really ours?
Even 6 months later, the original owner never appeared. We were now the official owners of $10 million worth of gold. Yes! This is unbelievable. Our story made the rounds on all sorts of internet news sites and ended up trending on social media. Soon, it seemed like the whole country knew about our story. They launched an official investigation into the matter. And apparently, about 140 years ago, it was the hiding spot for a noble family's buried gold. The stretch of sewers where the gold was found had apparently been dug out and abandoned a long time ago, so the treasure just sat there undiscovered and remained for over 100 years. At least that was the most likely theory.
Wow! So cool! Amazing!
How do I look?
You look great.
We decided to sell all of the gold bars, and just like the appraiser said, it ended up being over $10 million.
Wow! I'm so happy for you. Way to go!
I was finally able to cut my hair, buy new clothes, and take a bath. And most of all, I was able to live a decent life like all my other classmates.
Hey, stop giving him all the attention.
I went from eating rats out of the sewers to dining at classy restaurants like a multi-millionaire. It was a true rags to riches story.
How's it going, Shiro? Let's compete to see who collects the most garbage today, huh?
Sure, I'm gonna win though. However, I never gave up on my 100 good deed a day promise. Some things don't change no matter how much money you have.
Come on, Shiro!
It's not true that working hard always leads to a reward. And no matter how many good deeds I do, it won't make my dad come home. But I'm happy as long as I can do my part to make the world a better place. And to me, that's worth even more than any gold ever will be.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Come back again for more, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.